Right now, the king of wrestling has returned to the podium here, Jerry Lawler.
You know, I made some comments earlier, and I don't want to be misquoted or misunderstood my first day down here. You know, I want everybody to understand exactly where I'm coming from. As I said, I am Jerry, King of Memphis, Tennessee, Lawler. You know, and also, Gordon, first of all, I want to get something else corrected. I hear you talking about all of these great cities, Columbus, Ohio, Atlanta, Cincinnati. You never mentioned Memphis, Tennessee. That's my hometown. How about a little mention for Memphis every now and then, okay?
Fair enough.
Okay, that's fine. Now then, I also said that I thought that Roddy Piper was the big wheel, the top dog. Now, I didn't mean to imply that Roddy Piper was the greatest wrestler in the area. I didn't want to imply that for 1 minute. No, don't get me wrong, because he certainly is not. There are a lot of great wrestlers down here. Tommy Rich, his cousin, of course, you know they come from Tennessee, fine young men. Paul Orndorff, a great wrestler. There are a lot of great wrestlers. What I meant to imply was that Roddy Piper thinks he is the greatest wrestler around this area. Do you understand what I'm saying? But what Roddy Piper reminds me of is a river, because you see he's small at the head and big at the mouth. Every time I watch this TV, he's out here running that mouth of his. He's got a baby face and a brain to match. Do you understand what I'm talking about? He's an idiot, and he thinks he's some kind of prima donna, some kind of great wrestler, and I'm looking for him, Gordon. I'm here to find him. I'm here to show him what wrestling is all about. I'm here to show him who the real king of wrestling is, and I want to know where he's at. That's all it is. Can you tell me?
Well, at this moment, I don't have any idea where he's at, but I'm sure that after today, you won't have any trouble finding him.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Gordon. I'm going to be here each and every week until he shows up, because I'm looking for you, Mr. Piper. If you're out there watching TV, I want you here. I'm going to be here. You understand what I'm saying, Gordon?
Thank you very much, Mr. Lawler. You do have a match.
Don't talk so much on these interviews with me either. Save your breath. You'll probably need it later to blow up your inflatable date.
Well, he certainly doesn't need any blowing up, does he? Let's turn to the ring, please. Jerry Lawler going up against Dale Veasey, and I'll tell you what, Mr. Lawler is an impressive competitor. This young man, Dale Veasey, by the way, won the Region 3 Junior National Olympic Weightlifting Championship in 1978. He was in the 165-pound weight division at that particular time. He was also won the Georgia State Powerlifting Championship. He is extremely well-developed, an outstanding athlete. And Mr. Lawler is suddenly finding out that Dale Veasey steps into that ring, he means business. I cannot speak for Roddy Piper, but I can assure you this. Knowing Roddy Piper, he will have an answer, if not today, next week. And again, Veasey hangs on like a pit bull, and Mr. Lawler finds himself on the mat. Lawler complaining to the referee. Veasey stalking his man. And Lawler feinted that time, caught him in the pit of the stomach, then one to the side of the jaw and a snap mare that puts Veasey back to the canvas. As said before, Lawler is not one of those kind of competitors with the sit-outs and the switches and all of this. He uses a right hand very effectively. He has obviously a tremendous case of egomania, but be that as it may, he has an international reputation. Lawler continues to punish this man, Veasey. Veasey, by the way, although he's got some problems here, Lawler crashes into him that time. Lawler caught Veasey right between the eyes. Lawler might want to bear one thought in mind. Veasey will bench press 455 pounds. And that is twice his own weight or better. Veasey powered out. There you saw an example of that upper body strength that I was talking about with Veasey, and Lawler closes in. Veasey caught him in the pit of the stomach. Veasey catches him again, and Jerry the King Lawler's in a lot of trouble now as Veasey caught him with a beautiful flying drop kick. It's Veasey in with a lateral press, 1, 2. Thought for a moment he had him. And again, Veasey catches him, a lateral press into the ropes. This is the thing about Lawler. He knows where he's at all times. He is a cagey competitor. Veasey tried to set him for another backdrop, and there was youth and inexperience that did not serve him well at all, because that gave Lawler the opportunity he was looking for. There's that pile driver. Well, I'll guarantee you this. When Lawler applies that pile driver to you, it is all over. And there, we're going to see it again. Now watch Lawler as he sets his man, Veasey. And that head extended well beneath, and it is coming down on the top of his head, jamming the spine. And so Jerry the King Lawler, in his second appearance here on World Championship Wrestling, is victorious once again.